What's up guys, Josh here, and in this video we're going to do something amazing. We're going to set up a fully functional live WordPress site in less than 10 minutes with no tech experience needed. So if your knowledge is limited to typing google.com, you're in the right place. I'm going to walk you through every single step, making it simple, easy, and clear. Since 2017, I've run a digital marketing agency that's essentially a website development hub. We built tons of WordPress sites for businesses of all sizes, ranging from small local shops to established brands. I've even managed corporate teams that support public websites that receive thousands of visits every single day. So I know a thing or two about building websites. But don't worry, in this video, I'm gonna get you started with a basic, simple, but quality setup to get you on your WordPress journey. Now, before we get started, there are 3 things that every website needs in order to function. Let's think of these 3 things like a recipe for your website success. Number 1, you need a domain name. A domain name is that thing that usually starts with www and ends with .com. It's your unique address and your website's fingerprint. We'll talk more about how to set up your domain name later in this video. Next, you need a server. Now, not to confuse you, a server is just a fancy name for a computer. Your website literally lives on a computer. Your laptop is a computer, your desktop is a computer, a server is a computer. Now, a server is typically connected to the cloud, and that's just a fancy way of saying a computer somewhere connected to the internet so that people can access it. Now, luckily in 2025, you don't need to buy a gigantic blinking computer to host your website. We simply rent space on a server from a huge company that owns tons of servers and tons of data centers all over the world. These companies are called web hosts. Think of these web hosts like your digital landlord. So the next time someone asks you, where's your website hosted? They really ask you, what company owns the server that your website lives on? That's the kind of way I like to think about it to simplify it. Some popular website hosting providers are GoDaddy, Bluehost, Network Solutions, etc., etc. My personal choice when it comes to website hosting is to use WP Engine. I like to think of WP Engine as the Ferrari of website hosts. They are very high quality and have tons and tons of tools to help support your website needs. Now, I'm actually a Corvette fan, but we'll save that debate for a later time. Now, WP Engine is a premium hosting provider. They're not the cheapest, but for what you get, they're well worth the price due to the time and efficiencies gained. We'll be setting up your server with WP Engine here in a moment. Now, the last thing your website needs to function is code. Code is what tells your website how to look, how to function, what to do when someone clicks that pretty buy now button that's on your website that puts money in your pockets. Now, don't panic. You won't be doing any dramatic Hollywood style programming or coding that you see in a lot of movies these days. By the way, I was a software developer for 7 years and programming does not look like that. Lucky for us, in 2025, you can build robust, fully functional, beautiful websites without using code at all. For this, we'll be using WordPress combined with Elementor. Elementor is a drag and drop editor that will allow us to easily design and build our website. So now we know all of our ingredients. We know we need a domain name, we know we need a server, and we know we need code. Now let's bring all of these together to build your live website. Do you have a stopwatch? I really want to see if I can knock this out in 10 minutes. Ready, set, go. First, let's get your server set up. Choosing a cheap, unreliable server can actually hurt your website's performance and how it shows up in search results. I believe in all quality everything, and that's why WP Engine is my go-to. Before we start, let me quickly explain how we're going to get your website online. We'll begin by creating a staging environment. Think of this as a sandbox where you can design, practice, and play around with your website without affecting your live site. WP Engine actually gives you 3 different environments for your website: live, development, and staging. Once we have the staging environment ready, we can build your website using WordPress and Elementor. Here's how to set it up. Go to wpengine.com, link in the description. Click on Plans and Pricing. Go to the Essential plan and move the slider to Starter. Then select Buy Now. Choose whether you want an annual or monthly package, whichever works best for you. Follow the instructions on the screen and click Continue to Payment. Next, WP Engine will take you to a splash screen thanking you for your purchase. Hit Next to proceed through their automated setup process. They'll ask you a few questions to optimize your account for the best setup. Once finished, select your data center, likely where your customers will be most. I'm going to select the US. Now select Build a New Site. Select I will own it. Select Start with a blank site. Enter a name for your site. This helps you easily find and reference your site within the dashboard. Select Staging. Then give your environment a name. This will be part of your staging URL, allowing you to edit your site without affecting your future live domain. Once you're finished, click Add Site. WP Engine will take a moment to set up your site. Once it's complete, it should look something like this. With your server ready, let's move on to the code part, which remember means no actual coding for you. From the WP Engine dashboard, click WP Admin next to your site name to log into your WordPress dashboard. This is your WordPress dashboard. It's the central hub for managing all of your website's content. WordPress is the most popular content management system for websites today. It may look a little overwhelming at first, but trust me, it's easy once you get the hang of it. If you've ever used MySpace back in the day, not to date myself, you definitely can use WordPress. By default, WordPress comes with a few themes, which control the way your site looks, and plugins, which controls your features, along with some extras from WP Engine. For this tutorial, we're going to be using a Hello theme by Elementor. Let's install the Hello theme first. From the dashboard, hover over Appearance and then select Themes. Click Add New at the top. On the right, search for Hello Elementor. Hover over it, click Install, and then Activate. You're all set up with your theme. Hover over Plugins and click Add New Plugin. Search for Elementor. Click Install Now. This is the powerful tool we'll use to build your website without needing to write any code. I'm using the pro version of Elementor in this video. As I mentioned, I believe in all quality everything. So if you want a robust website builder with tons of extra features, support, and templates, I highly recommend upgrading to the pro version. There are many options available in the free version as well, but feel free to follow along with the pro version if you choose to upgrade. Now that we have your server set up and Elementor installed, it's time to start building your website. Since this is an expedited tutorial, we're going to use a template and simply modify it to create your live website. From the WordPress dashboard, select Templates. Select Kit Library. From there, search for an industry related to your business. For this example, I'm going to pretend we're a bread bakery. This bread bakery template looks good. Let's use it. Click Live Demo, then Apply Kit. Here's where having the pro version of Elementor comes in handy. In order to use this template kit, you'll need to have the pro version of Elementor. It's available for only $5 and I highly recommend it. With the template kit installed, from the WordPress dashboard, hover over Settings. Select Reading. Select the static homepage radio button and choose Home from the drop-down menu. Now navigate to the homepage of your website and you should see a fully functional theme. From there, you can easily swap out your images, text, and graphics. Here's how to upload your own images. From the WordPress dashboard, hover over Media. Click Library, and here you'll see images that came with the template. Upload your personal media, your own photos and graphics. To edit your pages, click on Pages from the dashboard, select the home page, and then select Edit with Elementor. Use the intuitive editor to swap out text and imagery. It's a what you see, what you get, that's what WYSIWYG stands for, by the way, editor, meaning you can edit it exactly how it looks on the page. There are tons of tutorials online for how to use Elementor and how to customize your site even further. Right now, you have a quality setup, and you're on a great path to having a brilliant website. Now let's cross the finish line by adding your domain name. First, let's quickly review getting your domain name. I personally like to use GoDaddy to buy my domain names, but there are many other great providers out there like Google, Bluehost, and more. Choose the one that you're most comfortable with. For this walkthrough, I'll be using GoDaddy. First, brainstorm your domain name. It's usually best to pick a domain name that's similar to your business or what it does. Research different strategies to find the best domain name for you, as this will be your main website address and also used for your professional business email. No more Gmail and Yahoo. Once you're ready to go to GoDaddy.com. Search for the domain name you want. If it's taken, GoDaddy will suggest alternatives. When you find a perfect domain name, click Make it yours. go to the Add a Cart and check out. GoDaddy and other providers might try to sell you extra services. Choose what's best for you. For this video, I'm declining them to proceed quickly. Congrats! You now own your domain name. Feels good, doesn't it? Now let's connect it to your website on WP Engine. Open your WP Engine dashboard. Click on your site name. Select Add an Environment. Choose Start with an existing environment. Select Copy Environment. Under the Environment tab, choose your staging environment. This is the one you just built your site on. It will take WP Engine a moment to build out your production environment. Once it's done, select Domains from the menu. Select Add Domain and enter the domain name you just purchased. For this, I'm using coolestdomainever.com so you can follow along. Then check a couple of items on the screen and make sure you select the primary domain and then click Add Domain. Select Automatic and then log into GoDaddy. Follow the prompts on the screen to connect GoDaddy and WP Engine. Once it's done, navigate to the home page and you should see your new website under the new domain. If you continue to see your old site, navigate back to the WP Engine dashboard. Make sure you're under your staging environment and select Actions Push To. Make sure your staging environment is under Push and make sure your prod environment is under To. Select Review Settings and then select Push Changes. Now navigate back to the home page of your website by clicking on your primary domain. And there's your live site. Now you have a premium WordPress setup. Look for more tutorials on how to further customize and build your website. And there you have it, a new website, premium setup, and a great foundation to get started. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for future content and quality. I'm a huge advocate for feedback and I love the rule of getting 1% better every day. So if you have feedback about this video, please leave me a note in the comments. I'm all about getting better. If you have questions, check out the description for ways to get in contact with me. I'm always willing to help and I love to provide support. Till next time.